Alright, so I'm back with more Witcher 3. And it's been a few days. It's been a few days since I played this, so... Can I remember the moveset? Okay, there's that. Do we have the horn? Yeah, we got the horn. That's what's important. Alright, so we're gonna try... This is a side mission, but I did research into this like I said I was gonna do at the end of last time, because I've never done this mission of killing Radovid. And... oddly enough, I went through and was... To get to this mission takes a lot of prerequisites that I didn't know I was fulfilling along the way. There's a lot of shit that is very specific to get to this mission. That's probably why I've never done it before. But I just happened to fulfill all the requirements for it. So, yeah, here we are. We're gonna start this. And I know what I'm gonna do. There's also some specifics of how to do this mission. It's actually, this is all very intricate to get to this mission, and the mission itself has a decision at the end of it that kind of determines everything. And it's gonna kind of suck, and I'm probably gonna fail a mission or two because of it. But, yeah, we're gonna see. This is gonna all play out. I've never done this before, so... Here we go.
We can go here, my place. You choose.
I don't think I've ever been in this building, even.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings.
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
Which was?
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
Okay, so they're in a secret... meeting.
Witcher Geralt, up you go. Boss has been waiting.
I guess that's one of Dijkstra's guys. Okay, there's Dijkstra.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it, so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Got your invitation. Decided to come. That's simple. Let's get down to business.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, He won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's traveling as a journeyman. Itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar. Most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. With a man there who should know more. Calls himself Gregor.
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, there are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Fine, I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you coming?
Yeah, Geralt's a little agitated by this whole
Off the
plot.
street, I mean.
And a little spicy there at the end, too. What the hell is this floor? It's like a massive orgy floor. Why else would there be a bed in a center spire like this? Tables and food everywhere in these massive grand halls. There's just beds out in the open here? What the hell? What kind of brothel is this? You got weird interests, Dijkstra. Alright, so we're... Oh, there's something right there. I guess I cannot get that. Whatever that is probably not worth it. So yeah, we're gonna meet an informant then. If Geralt can navigate this building. The Reapers come for you!
Want a bite?
Fairly well healed before you go into
Dance, troubadours, dance! Celebrate! Your king is about to die! You shall be free!
You're bothering me. Git. I will put bolts through both.
Yeah, these guys are kind of the reason why we're doing what we're doing right now. And I'm not going to spoil what my preference of ending to this mission is at the end. Well, until the end. But yeah, so we're going to go meet an informant, see what he has to offer. And I don't know. I've never done this mission, so I'm totally in the dark. Why is it every time Geralt walks into this part right here, everybody starts screaming? Is it because of these guys? You don't need that head. Ooh, he had a chicken leg. It's mine now. Another chicken leg. These guys were eating chicken back here. This dank, musty-ass alleyway. Okay, so where are we even actually heading? Down by the border. Huh. Guess we'll head to Tretogor Gate. One small thing I I don't believe I've mentioned in any part, but Novigrad is technically like, it's part of Redania, but it's its own liberated free city in its own way. It has its own rules and politics and everything. Yeah. So, it's not... It's both part of Redania, but it's not really. So you have Redania occupying it at the moment, kind of. Both Nilfgaard and Redania are fighting for it because it has, as from the story, it has a lot of money, it's got a lot of wealth, ships, weapons, it's got a good defensive design. But it's not the capital of Redania. That's something I didn't understand the first time I've ever played this game years and years ago, was I didn't realize that this wasn't like the capital of Redania. Oop, I missed the thing. The capital of Redania is actually Tredegor, which is further to the north. It's not in this game. Should be around here somewhere. Guess it's this guy. Gregor.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
I like how, because we're far away, the game doesn't render his helmet.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hanged for such offences?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king. Wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
I like how you guys are having this very secret, high intelligence talk next to that archer.
Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Seriously, you guys had this really high-profile conversation in, like, a room-level talking atmosphere next to this fucker. What is your No! And there's also all there's these guys over here and a dog and... Well, we're gonna be locked up in a dungeon soon here after they report this to Radovid. Thanks, dude. Thanks for choosing a very secluded secret spot. Why didn't you choose way down there? Below that? Even there would have been better, because they're all the way up there. They wouldn't have heard anything. What was that? What the f... There's a ghost here. Is he still here? Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, he's right here. Can the camera work? Yeah, camera works. Is he below the ground, maybe? No, he's not. There's nothing down there unless he's like way in the abyss. He's just invisible. He's not in the sky? I'm trying to like move the camera around, see if I can like enter. Yeah, he's not here. If he is here, he's completely transparent inside and out. Okay. The ghost just spat at me. That's something to say. The ghost spat at me. Okay, yeah, really, really weird. That's the first time I think... I've seen weird stuff in The Witcher 3 in all the versions. The Switch version has a weird tendency... I showed it off at some point. I think it was when I played it 2 years ago and showed it on the channel, but there's a weird tendency in The Witcher 3 on Switch where if you cut off like a body part or something of somebody, it'll just grow into like a massive horse stick or some shit. It'll just keep growing and get super massive and look really fucking phallic and wrong. And that happens all the time in the Switch version. Whenever you cut off, not every time when you cut a body part off, but constantly, when you cut something off, there's a good chance it'll do that in my experience.
Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out, dragged off.
If you want to see examples of that, watch that video. I think I talk about that right at the beginning. I don't know. I don't remember how that video played out exactly, but it was 2 years ago. This dog's having some problems.
Wonder where its wearer is.
Another thing that I have only seen in the Switch version is a lot of times I would find the drowners walking on the surface of the water. Now, the guys who ported that, Saber Interactive, did an insanely phenomenal job compressing this game onto the Switch. This is a big game and is really intense on graphics, and I know people make fun of like, oh, it doesn't look as good as those trailers from E3 or whatever. That's exactly what they were. They were trailers of a version of a game that was cobbled together using The Witcher 2's assets and engine and such.
Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
I still think this looks way better than those trailers do because they're all blurry. Well, from the recordings, obviously they're blurry, but from what I could tell from the environment, like a lot of the environment stuff looks pretty similar to what it does still here. But the character models, some of the weird like NPCs and such they had in the town square in Novigrad and such, I could still show, like, see where some of those parts of the trailers are in this game. Like in Novigrad, I know where that spot is exactly. That's the fish market. But a lot of the assets in that trailer look very, like, 2009 to 2010. It does remind me of things like Gears of War, like, 2... and what's another game? Dishonored from around that time. Just that like late Just Cause 2 is another example that really looks like that with the way it's lit and the character models. It looks like a very late era Xbox 360 PS3 game in those trailers. And I don't get why some fans of The Witcher 3 are just like, no, the game would have looked better like that. I don't believe so.
A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
This just has more color, more vibrancy. The character models honestly look more realistic like this. They're not as stylized as they were in that, but I think they look better like this. It tells a more convincing story. If you want grimdark edge shit, you should just
Wonder where its wearer is.
There's a lot of grimdark edge shit in this game. There's a lot of to me there's a lot more fucked up realistic shit in this game with this style because like I said, like, I'm looking at Geralt here, it's like, yeah, if, I could picture, like, a realistic version of this guy in real life dealing with this shit, and it's really dark crap. If you make him all stylized and such, like, a little bit of The Witcher 2, but more in those trailers, it really would seem much more like a fantasy game, like a dark high fantasy film kind of thing. And, I don't know. I don't think I would take the game as seriously if it were like that.
A shoe. Something me I'm on the right trail.
How many fucking shoes are out here? Are we looking for a shoe salesman? What's going on? Seriously, look at all the shoes. There's a skeleton. There's something up here.
What's he doing here?
A rock troll. This guy. But yeah, I'll just cap off that topic with, like, looking at this, I think this looks spectacular. Especially for 2015. Like, this still looks better than a lot of modern games today. So, for being nearly 6 years old, in a few weeks, I believe, probably will be about 6 years old by the time this comes out. I have no idea. But, yeah, this game's 6 years old this year, and it still is like, you need a good PC to play this, and the graphics are fantastic. And I'm not one to really care too much about graphics. I take it with a grain of salt. It's game per game.
You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here, you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blach. Oggy make man's suited make. Frog, Pog and Rog suited make.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans it is. Suited once Og, Pog and Rog. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
So long.
There he goes. No, he's staying here, I guess. He's pushing Geralt around. And if for some reason you have a differing opinion on how this game looks, just remember that is just my opinion, and you are totally entitled to yours. Regardless of it, if you take offense at that, maybe you need to find out some other priorities in your life if you're upset about some weird dude on the internet who likes how a game looks or not. It's not the end of the world. There's gonna be a billion other people like me and like you. Okay, so he said they're in the cave. I like how not every single, but 90% of the rock trolls that I have found in the game so far is just straight up conversations with them, and they're pretty chill normally. They're reasonable. Rock trolls are reasonable folk. There's something in there. Is it more rock trolls? I see a human. I'm gonna use the camera for this.
Fuck off, you miserable cunt.
Oh, it's this guy. Thaler? I think it's Thaler. Taller. I'm forgetting his name.
Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my mind, been bloody years.
Are you pissing?
Relax. thanks, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger Fredo, go! But we's in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, General Trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tala no go. Tala sit. Sit ass down. Tala suck cock shoesies make.
I can see you've made friends, but Taller needs to come with me.
Blood know where Tala go. Tala shoesies makes.
But I need him.
Tala's here stay. You shoesies got. Og shoesies got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tala shoesies make.
These trolls.
Tala go.
Tyler's just like, well, what do we do? Time's short. Let him go or I'll kill you. Need him for a minute, no more. He'll be back. Oh, man. So I could either straight up kill these guys, or I could lie to them. I think we're just gonna lie. I want to keep the not killing the rock trolls train going so far. I guess we'll just lie to them.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoesies pog for. And rug for.
2 pairs for each of you gnarl pricks.
Tala go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight, be back in a bit. Got to admit, you have a way with it all. Ever thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, creatures are sterile.
Ah, not changed a bit. Still tart as rotting rhubarb.
Dude, what? You just gonna walk out of here? Come on. Pick up the pace. Jeez. Dollar. You've been sitting your ass down in that cave of those trolls. You need to get out of there. You're getting moss on your butt. Finally. How's it going, man? I forgot your name. It's been so long. Am I still escorting you? Okay. So, how long were you in that cave with those trolls, men? Couple weeks? Months? I hope it wasn't years. You seem to have kept yourself busy making shoes. Wow, I really have to walk with this guy all the way back to his cart.
Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain, one and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Impressive.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
Seems you've made quite the buck in the responsive war. I'm impressed.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach, and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha.
Well, I guess I'll see him later.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the
Dude.
bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
That was a nice rhyme.
It's not also blathering about 3 assassins drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Okay, I hope you do. Well, that was interesting. I did not expect to see him. Talk to the witch hunters in front of Philippa's hideout. Nah. You know, let's do the Roach mission first. For a reason. Nothing weird. We'll see Roach later, but we need to see him now so we can get this mission done. I forgot this wasn't done. Alright, so Roach is out here.
A witcher. Just what our band of merry... New trouble. Geralt of Rivia. Safe and sound.
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
Your chest, right?
Oh, yeah, I already asked him those questions anymore. Well, already.
You play Gwent?
Yes.
Yes.
Good luck.
Okay, let's play some Gwent. What do we got? We got Dandelion, Dijkstra. We got these two. That's very good. Triss and Natalis. We got a Northern Realms deck. Kira Metz. Let's get rid of Dandelion. I think we're just gonna have to go all in on this one. Nah, I'm gonna bail now that he's used his leader card. That'll screw him over from using... Unless he has a horn already in the deck, but... that'll screw him over from using any siege stuff the way he wanted to. Shit. Ah. You ruined my plan. The plan, Arthur. Still can't do a Dutch. I would have rather it killed Vesemir. Yeah, I lost because of that. That sucks. That really sucks. Come on, Roach, another time.
Glad.
Good.
Okay, we got this again. We got Philippa. Got Roach. Oh, this is a... I don't think I've had this combo yet. This is fantastic. Both of these two, huh? He's gonna Siri. Okay, here's where the real part comes in. Let's see what happens. I think that ruined it. God damn it.
Stop by some. Geralt of Rivia.
Good.
Seems he means to win the first round for some reason. Yeah. Okay, whatever. He wasted his decoy. He's got a medic. And it's a Dijkstra. Oh, man! 2 points! That horn was killer!
Stop by sometime.
Man!
Lords of Rivian.
Roach, you're a real bastard, don't you know that?
Gwent. Good.
I gotta win. I kinda actually have to win. Because if I don't think I'll have another chance. Okay, we got Stennis. Kind of hoped we'd have a Dijkstra, but I guess not. So we got a Siege, we got Roach, we got a Medic, we got a high-level Archer, we got Vez. Let's use Vez first. Because he's going to have a decoy. Well, I guess I have to... Well, no, I can do this. No, they passed. This would have been good if it was a torrential rain, but... Okay. So what do I do then? Like, yeah, seriously, what do I do with this? I should have used... I didn't realize I had a catapult. I should have used that. Well, I'm gonna forfeit right away.
Stop.
That was not good. That was not good. This is a shit show of Gwent right here.
Good luck.
2 spies and a Scorch. Oh, that's horrible cards. These spies better make up for it. Okay, that's decent. Seriously, I'm not getting good cards. 2 decoys. Really? Really, really? Huh? Okay. I've never seen that before. 2 decoys used right after another. This better be. This better be a really, really, really good pair of 2 cards. I'm crossing my fingers here. Please, game, do not screw me over. It's, fine. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do, I guess. I was really hoping for a Roach and a Philippa Eilhart, but these are close. It's a 6 and an 8, not 2 10s. Well, this could work. Let's see what... I have no idea what else they have. They've been throwing a bunch of these shit infantry cards. But I feel like that's part of the mind games. So let's just throw them down and see what happens. Catapult, I expected that. Yeah, I lost. I lost. Again.
Stop by. Geralt of Rivia.
This is the rest of the day. This is the rest of the day is just gonna be Gwent with, Roach. Not gonna lie, if this takes forever, if I have like 10 more times at this, I'm gonna trim it down and get rid of it. And I'll explain after that. If not, then you're hearing this in hello. Because, oh my god, this is stupid. So, we got one spot. Really, we just have Triss here and a bunch of siege units. This is another shit hand. What is up with these draws? Okay, this isn't as bad now, but it's still pretty crap. I get to throw him in immediately. 2 frosts, really. It's actually not the worst. One I can waste, and the other I can use because these 2 aren't affected by that. Oh, ooh, wait. Get rid of him so he doesn't take him. I'm gonna keep my King Card's ability. I'm gonna end it here for this one. Roach's deck is weird in the sense that, it's a lot of not good cards, and it's all a bunch of real crap cards, and then he just has a bunch of buffs and a bunch of powerful cards, like the Geralt. He has a Triss, he has Natalis, I was forgetting his name for a minute there. But he doesn't, and he uses the horns a shit ton. He doesn't have a whole lot of normal good cards. He just has a lot of really bad, well, mediocre ones, and then a lot of, like, really gold standard stuff. It's weird. Like that. I'm gonna lull him into security and then use the frost. Yeah, he thinks he won. He has one more card. I don't know what that is, and that card scares me. But if it's not a clear day, I'm gonna win. If it's a clear day, I might need a moment. Okay. You have got to be fucking with me.
Stop by sometime for another round.
Roach? Buddy. Old pal. Old friend. We knew each other in Temeria, did we not? I helped you out a few times back there, didn't I?
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Could you maybe throw one of these matches, maybe?
A round of Gwent?
Gladly.
Good luck.
Roach has like 10 monkey's paws in his back pocket. How is he this lucky? How has he done this? I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. I'm in shock and a little annoyed. I'm just going all out at this point. You son of a bitch. Again! How is he doing this? I can't get rid of the medic. I can't get rid of Philippa Eilhart either. And I need this cold. I can't use the cold now or else I'd be screwed over really bad. I just know that some of those 4 cards he has, those have to be gold cards. It's going to be a Geralt, it's going to be a Ciri, it's going to be... fucking Foltest is going to rise from the dead and become a card. As he already is here, as my leader card. He's going to add himself into the game. He's going onto the battlefield. This is crazy. Alright, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see what he's got in those 4 cards. I'm curious. What do you have in those 4 cards, you special guy? Like I said. Oh, I'm getting spicy at this. This is unbelievable. He has a dragon.
Stop by. Geralt of Rivia.
A round of Gwent?
Dramatic choir music, stop.
Good luck.
Let's see what we got. We have nothing. We have nothing, sir. We lose. That's it. Game over.
Stop. Geralt of Rivia.
The one saving grace. The one thing that is saving all of this. There's two things. One, I can't talk about now, because it's part of the mission with getting rid of Radovid. And two, is that I'm not wasting any money on these Gwent rounds like normal.
A round of Gwent?
That would be a even more annoying headache for me.
Good luck.
If I was just getting rid of $10 every, $5 to $10 every time I did this. What do we got? Got a spy, a healer, a roach. Get rid of you. Got a Philippa. Get rid of you. Could have used you a minute ago, but whatever. Okay, that's good. Get rid of the Scorch card. He's gonna use a decoy on that and take it himself now. And I got a Vesemir and a Ballista. He lost. He lost, and not only did he lose, he helped me with Vesemir. How? Wow.
Congratulations. Here. You earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a witcher. Lambert, they call him. Not the only acquaintance you can challenge. Thaler's a keen gambler and has a sharp deck. He's in the area. You might try him.
Okay, did you just, like, throw it for me, man? Literally after I got so upset. Oh, you don't... Oh, okay, you guys don't want me stealing shit. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Roach, screw you with the Gwent stuff. That was ridiculously... I'm amazed. I'm not even entirely pissed at that. I'm just in shock that all that happened.
Witches, they can't catch the pot.
Geralt of...
Okay.
Mentioned you had...
Let's actually do the mission we came here to do.
She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulberdale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
Why Mulberrydale? Why'd Vess go there?
The peasants from the village aided us earlier. The Nilfgaardians learned of this. Word got out they're planning a punitive expedition. Probably hang every 5th villager.
Honestly, Vess's desire to save the villagers makes sense. What doesn't is your opposition to the plan.
War means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them all, it's that simple.
Funny. Had you for an idealist.
You were right to. Are right to. But I have one ideal. A free Temeria. And I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for it.
Don't trust Vess anymore?
Bollocks. she's prepared to die for me. Ah, that's not the problem. Know what distinguishes a soldier from a common swashbuckler?
The uniform.
It's a serious question.
A rhetorical one. So instead of waiting for an answer, just enlighten me.
Soldiers think tactically. They know when to strike, when to fall back, when to charge and when to hold. Vess finds this difficult. She's impulsive, hot-headed. Yet in guerrilla warfare, one false step and you're fucked. I confined her to the camp because I feared that sent out she'd go rabid and make a mistake. I was right.
Alright, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me in Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt from there to Mulberydale. Just what our band of merry men need.
Okay, let's go help him with this. I'm not planning on making a highlight video of The Witcher 3. It's just way too big of a series. It took me months to make one for Shenmue 3. And then Ghost of Tsushima was a pain in the ass, constantly having to go through and do that after every single part. I'm already up to part... What's this going to be? 14? I believe this is part 14. And I've done none of that work because I never from the beginning intended to do a highlight of this game. But oh man, that Gwent bit, that would be like the star part of it so far. I cannot believe that. He pulled that at the last card. He had the heart of the card. He had the heart of the cards, Yugi. Geralt, do you believe in the heart of the cards? I don't know what that means, Dijkstra. I don't know why I made... it was all off the cuff on the fly. Hey, Roach. Seriously, Roach, you're just standing out here. I had to light your fire, but you're just standing out here in the middle of nowhere, below a tree of corpses, in the rain. What kind of a creep are you?
It's the village below. Black with Nilf guardians already. They're preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
Well, she may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once... Shh! What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the Black Ones!
Help me! Circa!
Looks like we're too late.
Well, time to spring into action. Action man, Geralt of Rivia coming to the rescue! Well, that was pretty easy.
This is no time for chatter.
Oh, they're over there.
God damn it, Vess.
Okay, Geralt just punched the dude over, and he disapparated into nothing but air.
Donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open, navel and whatnot exposed.
You're not my father, Roach. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me. Guerrilla warfare. Warfare! It involves armies, for fuck's sake.
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Bess, not save, not rescue. If that is not to your liking, join the Sisters of Melitele. Study to be a healer. Fucking hell. Give me your weapon. You'll get it back when you wise up. If you wise up. Move out!
Ren.
One left.
You took my weapon, Roach. So I must manage with my bare hands.
Leave him alone. There are corpses enough here.
What?
You heard me.
I did, and I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. Will you have him return to his camp and report?
Emir knows we can kill his men. Let him learn that we can also show mercy.
Roach, noble of you and all, but occasionally I work for Nilfgaardians. Frankly, I don't want any trouble.
I don't like this. But so be it. You certainly don't deserve to suffer as a result.
Well said, Geralt. A good black one's a dead black one. I'll strangle the bugger.
Stand aside. I'll do it.
Nen. Trokair.
We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
Sure. We're gonna need your help pretty soon here when we start the mission to kill Radovid. So, I think that's now. Okay, I want to check the missions and see if there's anything else that's gonna complicate things that I can't do after we start this. Like, there's Redania's Most Wanted, the one where we try to find Philippa Eilhart. I'm gonna skip this one. I think that's it, yeah. Now, here's the next question is, where do I continue the mission? I guess we have to find Philippa. Like, yeah, I just guess we have to do the... She's in Estier, really? I was over there earlier. I didn't see her anywhere there. That's where I got some of the School of the Cat stuff. Whatever. Oh, pass the sign. I guess we'll do Radovid's mission for him. I didn't really want to, but alright. Because the mission's not showing up aside from that, and the only thing I can assume is that I have to finish up anything revolving around missions that come before this mission.
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but. One ploughing trouble after the other.
What's it to you? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. Radovid sent me.
No, it's you. Been waiting for you.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Great. I'll take that now if you don't mind.
Here, choke on it, you twit.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything. Anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Isleheart turned into a hideout. Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Think Philip is still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been after her since Loch Muin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania, then tucked herself away here.
Time I saw her, Philip is still in there.
Don't count on anyone going in to retrieve your corpse.
Thanks, dude.
Not on your life.
Yeah, we're gonna find something. You half-wits can't find anything.
Gotta be some mechanism that opens this door. Missing one tile.
There we go. Okay. What do we got here? So I've been inside here already once.
Be a bit harder for me to move around.
The fact that this was a story quest actually explains a little bit to me as to why this place was so massive, yet I didn't see really anything going on in here. Because I just used the camera to get past that thing so I could get the School of the Cat stuff. I don't believe these bodies were here when I was here earlier. Maybe they only spawn in when the mission starts. Yeah, then there's this lab. Yeah. I'm curious, first off, about this. Why is Geralt under the floor now? Okay, fix that. That was really weird. There's a dead witch hunter. Another dead witch hunter.
Great. And the witch hunters probably messed with them. Works. Who would have thunk? Eight portals. Make my stomach turn. Neckers.
Oh, gee. That actually made me jump seeing these little guys here. I did not expect to see monsters down here. You guys came out of nowhere. Don't jump out from the corner like that. Oh. Between this and the Gwent thing, my adrenaline is sky high. This will probably be the most energetic Witcher point in any part of the series. There it is.
Should work now. Activate the portal. Portal.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that Witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whiff of monsters. I made a stiffer stuff. Besides, something big's set to happen here. I just know it. I learn what it is. Radovid will appreciate it. King will promote me. Maybe even give me a medal.
What's the big event that's supposed to happen?
Don't know the details, but I came across Philippa Eilhart's notes. Mentioned Ida Emian, Margarita Low Antille, Francesca Finderbear, and Fringilla Vigo. As I see it, they aim to meet here.
Okay, so you found a list of the Lodge of Sorceresses, so... That's a little interesting, I guess. Why would she want to meet them?
Think Philippa's still here?
Can't rightly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily. Even if they weren't at home.
Alright, let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell. I broke it off. We've to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal, I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Alright, follow us. We'll get you home from Sunday school. Come on, man. Oh, no, you're just gonna sit there? You want me to bring you like a sandwich or something then? Man, you're really helpful for a witch hunter.
Love letters. Huh. Interesting. Philippa dumped some woman for Dijkstra.
Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we're still above the Grand Hall.
Right. Now to activate it. Must have been a laboratory.
I see another witch hunter down there. I'm not going to go that way yet.
Another inactive portal. Missing its power cell. Maybe the Neckers took a liking to it.
I guess we are going down there then. Let's see what's down here.
Tunnel. Wonder where it leads.
Some more of these guys. Okay. It's a good thing I'm a high enough level where this is not a problem. Yeah, they took the crystal. Alright, let's put it back in place. And open the teleporter. And I actually need to take a very quick water break. So I'll be right back instantaneously. Okay, I'm back.
Gotta be the lowest level.
Okay, so we're on the ground floor now. Let's get some light in here. This thing was lootable for a second. Yeah, it was. Maybe it's because I was already in here previously, so... There's a crystal here. Do I need it? I guess I don't need it. At least not yet. Huh. Okay. What in the shit is that? An Ifrit?
Gotta have a sentry, of course.
Well then. A fire golem, huh? It's gonna punch me with that big old fire fist. Thing was way too easy to kill for the dramatic entrance it had. Okay, back to business. Lighting the fires. Bonfire lit. Get some mushrooms. Nothing in there. The heck is down here again? There's a chest, but I don't think there's anything in it. Nope. Geralt is now stuck on an invisible wall. Seriously, this whole thing's an invisible wall. What the hell? It kind of is, yeah, even from the other side. Okay, whatever. Yeesh. Yeah, the hit collision down here is kind of weird. Okay, can this... There it goes. And here should be the lab.
Bed, table, a few chairs. Modest, but a home nonetheless. What's this? Aniseed and birch bark. Powerful disinfectant. Notes. Charred almost completely. Can't read a thing.
A megascope?
A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived. Blood-stained surgical instruments. Philippa operated on someone here. Agates. Kind Philippa always wore around her neck. Except, why are these covered in blood? She either fought someone, or used them in her experiments. A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived. Crystal from a megascope. Heavily chipped. Yen will know what to do with this. Gotta go back to Kaer Morhen.
Lovely. You see, doesn't this place look a lot nicer and more dramatic when it's all lit up? This is why I like lighting this stuff up. It just makes the room brighter, have some elegance. Look at all these lights. Oh, I was like, wait, why do I see just darkness? That would be why. Everything's all lit up down here and bright and pretty. Hey guys.
You're alive. Find anything?
Cremated notes, a necker nest, rats. Nothing interesting.
Why don't I believe you?
Telling you the truth. Awfully prone to suspicion, you hunters.
Not without reason. Grab him!
Okay, time to kill these guys.
Not good.
Sliced him in half like bologna. Well, Radovid's not going to be happy with us. Doesn't matter, though. One more fire lighting for the go. For the road. I don't know why I said go. We are going. Yes, we are. Alright, time to go talk to Yen.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
So, I probably won't show any gameplay of it on the channel for a little bit, but I did recently get the Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town game that just came out from Marvelous. And I might show it off at some point in the future. Maybe do a few parts. I have no idea at this point. But yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm playing that right now just to have some chillness. And to relax. I've been looking forward to it for the past month because I've been playing this for a few months now. And I wrapped up Pokemon, and then I've just been doing the random one-off things in between the Witcher stuff to kind of bulldoze the Witcher out as fast as I can, while still enjoying it. Like, I want to play The Witcher 3 so much. I love this, and I'm having a blast with it. But it's just a super long game, man. It is a super long video game. So I understand that I need to... While I'm still really enjoying it and am into it and the lore and everything that's happening, I need to play as much as I can so I don't burn out, kind of like I did with Oblivion a bit. And Oblivion should come back later this year, now that I know I can transfer my data from my 360 to my Xbox One, because my 360 doesn't seem to want to play nice with my new capture card for some reason. But yeah, I'm playing Pioneers of Olive Town on my own, just so I can chill out while I'm not playing a very lore-intensive RPG like this. Just a chill farming game. I've already talked about this before, I think, when I talked about me initially being interested in playing the game. But I like Stardew Valley a lot, but I don't like playing a lot of it. And that may sound weird, but I don't like playing a whole lot of Stardew Valley. I like the premise. It's fun. It's cute. It's good for, I'd say, like around 10 to 15 hours of gameplay for me. Because after a certain point, it just starts to get really stressful having to maintain everything. And what I've seen so far and have played of Olive Town, it's a lot more chill. And a lot more... I don't feel pressured. I don't feel very pressured while playing the game. It's just a lot more relaxing to me to play. And for the people who, for some reason, don't know by now, Harvest Moon is Story of Seasons now. Harvest Moon is now just a brand that, like, Natsume never... I may as well just go into the spiel if I have it already in a previous part or something. But Natsume never owned Harvest Moon, like the game. It actually goes by My Farm Story or Farm Story or whatever in Japan. And Marvelous has always made those games. Natsume just gave that... They came up with a name because they're like, Farm Story is not a title of a game that's going to sell in North America. What's catchy? What'll get people to buy this Super Nintendo game for years to come. And then Natsume came up with Harvest Moon as a catchy title, and that's all Natsume owns is that logo. They just own the logo for the game. So when Marvelous bailed on them with their series, Natsume hired a gambling company, funny enough. They make LCD monitors for pachinko machines and such, to continue making the Harvest Moon series as a fake Harvest Moon series, while the real one changed its name to Story of Seasons and is now published by Xseed. So, yeah, that's the weird Harvest Moon Story of Seasons situation that it seems still confuses people to this day for some reason. Anyway, I'm enjoying the game. It's fun. I'll talk about it and maybe show it off more at some later point. I'm still debating that. Eskel, how's it going, man? What is that? Is that a Katakan or an Ekimora?
This the Katakan you had a contract?
Okay, it's a Katakan.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Open its gut.
Okay, suddenly we're CSI Miami investigating a corpse.
So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 100, 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it. Not sure I'd have managed without the alchemist's help.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a Katakan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Well, that's interesting. Vesemir, you're just standing in the corner like a child in timeout. What's the deal, dude?
Yes? What is it?
Why are you near the garlic cabinet?
See you later, Vesemir.
Okay. I guess you just want to watch Eskel pick away at his corpse. Why does Geralt surround himself with so many weirdos? You included, Yennefer.
Geralt?
Got summoned by Radovid. He wants me to find Philippa.
What a king. Not only cruel, but naive as well. Did he truly believe you'd help him?
I took the job.
Why?
Gotta gotta say, I'm curious what happened to her. And I didn't want any Redanians getting in my way while I tried to find out. Look, found this in Philippa's hideout.
A megascope crystal. Damn, it's cracked. But it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
I like how Avallac'h is just in the background trying to sleep.
Power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
Like, guys, he's trying to leave the guy alone. He's trying to sleep back there.
That's it. I can't recover any more.
I hear right. They mentioned the Lodge?
Yes. And later, Philippa said something about vision regeneration.
Think Philippa pulled it off? Restored her eyesight?
It would be reckless, but not impossible. They seemed to say she was planning to implant tissue grown on precious stones. Till now, only Vilgefortz has ever managed. If she succeeded, well, I suppose congratulations would be in order.
Margarita mentioned Ida and Francesca, then Kira and Fringilla.
I've little doubt Philippa means to revive the Lodge of Sorceresses.
They weren't sure about Triss. Excluded you right away.
I'd never agree to rejoin. Philippa believes only the Lodge can look after the Mage's interests effectively. I disagree and prefer to act alone. Besides, the moment's inopportune. Reviving the Lodge would enrage both Radovid and the Emperor. They're at a critical stage of their duel for influence, and neither would welcome a new player.
Wonder what I should do with the crystal.
It cannot fall into Radovid's hands, not under any circumstances. You'd better leave it with me.
Right. It'll be safer with you.
Yeah. I'd prefer the crystal be with Triss, Yennefer, than with Radovid. Alright, now we gotta go back to Radovid. He's not gonna be happy. But we gotta talk to our client and tell him what we know. Vesemir, I get you're excited about repairing the fortress. And I see that you fixed up this ballista and even armed it. I don't get why you armed it, but alright. But it's aimed right at the fucking gate wall. Why? Why'd you do that, man? Gonna break this centuries, multiple centuries, plural, old gate. Quiet, Roach. Shush, horsey. Alright, let's head back to Redania. And talk to a very angry man. He's in Oxenfurt, right? Yeah.
The curse that held him proved hard to lift.
I wonder how this is gonna go down. I've done this quest a few times, but I don't remember how it ends up, and there's multiple ways to do it, so yeah, there's gonna be varying results. While pursuing Philippa Eilhart, results may vary.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
She definitely hid where your men said, but I arrived too late. Fortunately or not, can't really say. There'd been a fire in the hideout. Philip had died in the flames, most likely.
A fitting end for a witch. So, have you any proof?
No, but you have my word.
Your word? You give me your word? Sorry, but Eilhart herself taught me to doubt everyone, especially their word. So we've naught to talk about. Farewell.
Okay, well, it's done. So what now? Swords and dumplings. Collect them all. Master armors. That's for Unvik. Haunted house without a trace. High stakes. Yeah, I don't know where the quest... Is it on a Witcher contract? It can't be a Witcher contract, is it? Yeah, it's not. So what's the deal then? I'm gonna go back to the Passiflora if I can find it. And it's in the quest, isn't it? There's a quest there. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Well, wait a minute. Is it? Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, I'm gonna try and go talk to Dijkstra. I don't know what the deal is with the killing Radovid mission now, because I don't have a mission for it. Even though I, like, kind of started that mission segment. So I'm just gonna go meet him there. And hopefully he'll have something to say. I don't know. This is between the stupid Gwent match with Roach and all these extra side missions that I think I have to do to get... Whoa, dude, that was amazing. Dude became a singularity for a moment. Yeah, all these extra side missions I didn't intend to do. I'm just a little confused as to what's going on right now with this whole thing. Isn't there supposed to be a door there? I mean, I guess not. Huh. Wait, yes there is. There we go. Yo, Dijkstra, what's the deal, man? Watch him not be here now. Where the hell is he? Yeah, he's not in here. Dijkstra, where the hell are you, man? Okay, let's get off of this thing then. Get out of this building. Get back into town. Maybe, maybe don't go back into town when people have melty faces and weird faces and are floating around, kind of.
Will we receive any restitution for our investment in Temeria now lost?
Okay, I'm gonna see if he's in his office then. Because I don't know what's going on now with this mission. Is it a mission anymore? It didn't give me a failure thing. I found Taylor. And I did the Philippa Eilhart mission. And I did Roach's stuff. Yo, what's the deal, man?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
There's nothing to talk about with him. Like, I can ask him to help with the Wild Hunt, but that's for another quest, and I don't really want to start that yet.
I was on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
I don't understand. See you later, Hap. Okay, completed. Ugly baby. That's still an amazing mission title. Get Junior, Broken Flowers. I could talk to Triss about the crystal. I didn't even realize that. Eye for an eye. Honor among thieves. A deadly plot. Okay. Meet Dijkstra at the Passiflora. Escort. Yeah, it ends with escort Taylor. So what do I do then? It just ended with finding him. Okay, yeah. I have no idea what's going on anymore, so I'll see if I can figure that out if it doesn't just happen to happen here while I'm playing the game today, I guess. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna do whatever this mission that I've been putting off with Dandelion for a few weeks is. Let's just go see Dandelion. I'm a little disappointed in why I can't just do this now. The game's not telling me anything about why. It's just like, it's just become vaporware. It's just gone. And or there's some credential that I haven't met or hasn't initiated that it's not telling me what to do. Hey, Zoltan.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
You never change.
Where'd you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor? That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
How about no?
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Sorry, Dandelion. Maybe later.
You always say that. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Interesting how it didn't let me, like, choose to do the mission.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend.
Oh, do I have to come back and do it? Weird.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I plan to turn it into the most elegant venue in town, a den of art and culture.
How do you and Priscilla meet?
It was at the court of Duke Hereward, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in a fight.
Who won?
I don't remember.
I bet. You lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win. I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Yeah. Dandelion... Yeah, he's a bit of a sleazeball. Yeah. That's just him.
What did you want from Sophronia? Slipped my mind.
Geralt, I want to transform this esteemed establishment into a first-class cabaret. And that takes funds. Enter Sophronia.
I remember now. Gonna help you convince her you're trustworthy.
Exactly. And to do that, we need a sword for...
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Yeah, because your little ideas seem to always work out, don't they, Dandelion? Every single time.
He schemed up this time.
Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
No, not even Geralt can do that. Dandelion is so stubborn and headstrong about his ideas that he's like a charging bull, and then he falls off a cliff. That is Dandelion. And then Geralt has to be the crane that lifts him out of the pit he ran into. So we're gonna help him with whatever this thing is.
Your bread, your coin, all is shite.
Nowadays, one note, one word's enough to send you to the stake.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voila.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't find it.
Okay, now we gotta meet near her house. It's actually quicker to go this way.
Skellige's got a new king. What are they? Not a man.
La 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 la. That dude was singing.
What was it happened to Foltest again?
Hey guys, for the millionth time, I'm about to chop your head off. There it goes. Right on time. Same time next week? Okay. See you later. Those guys. They love it when I cut their heads off.
Washed your hair lately?
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Uh-huh. Sure.
The bandit.
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
That's it? That's your plan? Pretty good, actually. Not bad. Not a chance. I'll humor him. I know Geralt would be, that's it, that's your plan. I'm gonna humor him.
This could actually work.
Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here.
Oh God.
Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Oh boy.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin.
This is so bad.
You shall regret the day you were born.
This is so bad.
You're better than I thought.
He's gonna kill me.
I've been hit. Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Okay, yeah, that's it. What a performance! Clap my hands, yay! Standing ovation. Geralt is a natural actor. Dandelion, you write some horrible shit, man. Alright, let's go meet him. Let's go collect the stuff off our friends here. Oh, the last one that wasn't here is now here. Hey, what'd you do with your friends' bodies? Did you eat them? Did you sell them on eBay? What'd you do here, man? Where are the bodies? I left them here 5 minutes ago. Got your feet. Stand up and fight. Oh, sorry. I guess you can't. See you later then. Hey guys, you want to fight too? I just killed one of your boys in the back alley. No? Okay. See you later. That guy sounds like Murdoch from Gorillaz every time I pass him. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go there. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? What do you speak English? Do you speak any language? It just sounds you're making like noise grunts.
We can go at it here, or at my place. Never given me nothing. Floppy diddly. We don't know.
We have to wait for the morning.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Oh, I get to decide.
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Theatrical. Boudoir style's better fit for a cabaret. Dandelion is doing this for you. You decide. Let's just do the cabaret. Let's just do that.
Boudoir seems like a better fit for cabaret. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
The picture of Dandelion looks amongst them from the distance.
Well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
No, he doesn't.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Why is it where... It's either Dandelion's looking for Geralt, or Geralt's looking for Dandelion. He likes rain. You say that? That guy likes rain. Yeah. So, I don't know what the deal is with Dandelion right now. He's probably banging some girl or something, or doing something really, really stupid like getting in a fight. Or he's not doing any of that, and he's just banging on a door. What are you doing, man?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
you'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Yeah, seriously, man. Keep your bald spot from getting so sweaty, dude. Chill.
Not here. The key.
Okay, Geralt, you can stand up now.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her arse around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Oh. Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Okay, now we gotta go get his adverts. Man, we're doing... Not only are we trying to save this guy from the weird relationships that he has and getting his ass kicked by husbands and betrothed and such, and helping him start up his business properly, we're doing his fucking errands as well. Dandelion, why? Why are you like this? You're also like this in the books. I think CD Projekt Red got Dandelion's character a little too correct. They got pretty much everybody's character down to the nail, actually. That's why I'm very amazed at that. Can I go in? Thank you. What were you doing with that bottle?
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Get him, Fred!
Not too late to surrender.
I can't use Quen for some reason. Yeah, can't do it. I have to fist fight. Alrighty, Fred. Fred is down.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Great, so he's out of town at the moment. I kicked Fred's ass so hard there. He's never gonna regret... Well, he's gonna regret that for all time. He's never gonna get his fat ass off the ground again. I love this. Just dude up on a box. If you know anyone who seems to be a little odd, hand them over, and this is the last chance to do so for you to get any coin. It'd be very nice if you did that, please. We need more of our pogroms. We need more things burning at the stake. It's quite the festivity, if you know what I mean, folks. Please. Please, no takers? I wonder why. Y'all folks hate entertainment. Okay, so Rutleg's somewhere out here. The racetrack? Where is he? Here he is.
You Rutleg?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art, at your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time. Just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Yeah, I would love to pay off the... I have so... Look at that. 18,000 crowns. I have so much money. I can easily do something like that. I absolutely... I was kind of hoping Dandelion would give me a prompt that I could just pay off his cabaret thing right out, but... no, he wants to do it himself, so I'm doing all these side quests now. He has to do things the long way, doesn't he? Anyway, his debt's been paid off, so let's go back to Dandelion and see if he gets those placards. There's a lot of people here.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the Chameleon.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
I guess. Yeah, it's a better name.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. It did too much.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true.
Maybe.
So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
No thanks.
Thanks, but I'm not really in the mood.
Have it your way. I, on the other hand, will drink.
Zoltan still has that fucking owl in the corner. I'm still not sure if that owl is Philippa or not. Its eyes are covered, which would make sense, so I don't know. Priscilla, yeah, she said you're fat and you smell. She praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
You're Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Geralt just came through that door.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, But this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think I'm done for today. This Dandelion quest has gone on way longer than I expected.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my... Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
I'll continue this next time. I'm gonna try and get to a spot where I can stop. Water hag. Dude's got a... This doctor's packing heat with a crossbow.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobreads. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Okay, he stopped talking. I'm gonna stop here and continue immediately next time. It's getting really late and this mission's gone on way longer than I thought it would. So, yeah. Seeing this has been a weird episode of things. Missions that didn't happen, like actually going after Radovid. I really thought that was going to be the entirety of today, but it just didn't happen for some reason. Part of it did happen, it just kind of stopped. The missions, man. They're very inconcise. Did a few extra side missions with a Roach and after Priscilla and such, and Dandelion, and the Dandelion one's gone way longer than I expected. So, yeah. We'll continue. We'll wrap up this next time and do more missions and things, and maybe I'll figure out what the deal is with the Radovid mission. Maybe. I'm going to look into it, but I don't know if there's going to be really any answers. So, thank you for watching. Honestly, thank you. I'm sorry, this part has been a bit of a clusterfuck. Even I acknowledge that. It's been all over the place with missions and weirdness and Gwent and who knows what else. Just shit hitting the fan. But I'm still having fun. This was fun today. The Gwent stuff was insane. So see you later, and hopefully we'll never have to do Gwent with Roach again. Have a good night.